40% of married couples with children, i.e. such as families, in the U.S. are step couples. A statistic in the publication Marriage, Family, and Step Family Statistics by Ron L. Dean in April of 2014. There's many terms to describe families that are made up of a couple, their biological children, and their children from previous relationships. Today we will use the term blended families. As stated in the article Blending Families #1, wrote by Patrick Ward, September 25th of 2012. Relationships in a family are all different, especially when it comes to blended families. These families face many challenges, problem-solving components, and have different ways to create relationships. There are many challenges that are faced from all sides of the spectrum in blended families. Blended family relationships. Parents, they face challenges such as time for each other, focusing on their well-being, the health of each other, that kind of thing. Money problems always occur, because you're not only taking care of your kids, now they're taking care of stepchildren and everything else, so it adds to it. And they have to face the challenges of other biological parents, so the parents of their stepchildren, and the different parenting techniques that go along with that. Parents face challenges versus their kids. A lot of kids don't want to respect the step-parent. They don't want to respect their parents as much after, maybe a divorce or something like that. The support, parents have a hard time trying to support other parents, the biological parent of their stepchild, and they obviously face, some time challenges. A lot of the parents want to show their new partner some affection and kind of give up time with their kids, which leads to a lot of resentment with kids between them and their parents and them and their step siblings. Also, they just don't respect their parents as much, so they might show them a lot of disrespect, which goes back to the resentment part. And then trying to find their place within the new family really presents a challenge for the kids. There are many challenges that some blended families have to face that other families might not have to deal with, but there are always ways to overcome these challenges. Couples have to realize how to manage their time better so they can make time for each other. They have to learn how to budget and make sure that they have stable jobs to afford this new family. In the article titled 20 Rules for Being a Good Step-Parent, written by Elizabeth Grace, updated September 16th of 2012, understand that the children are a permanent part of your life. Children and the complications that come along with them are never a sometimes proposition. No matter where the children call home, parents and step-parents must be prepared to make many of their life choices based on the needs of the children. So this just goes to show that, when these families merge, that the kids aren't, left out. They're always there no matter what. Parents versus children, they need to be willing to trust each other. The stepchild needs to trust the new step-parent and their parents. And then a lot of step-parents want to step in and be the dad or be the mom, where they need to wait until the child initiates that feeling, rather than saying, call me dad, or trying to act like their dad. And then they have to have open communication as a group, the biological parents along with the kids and the step-parents. Children, a lot of their challenges start with the parents, so if the parents show a mutual respect between all of them, then it helps a lot. Overcoming the age differences between their new step-siblings, they just have to work that out and realize that maybe they're older or younger, and if they're the same age, usually it works a lot better. And they have to learn how to share their belongings with somebody new that they might not have had to do before. Solving the problems of blended family relationships can really help to develop the relationships within the family. Parents need to find hobbies that they both enjoy. They need to go on dates and have random acts of kindness or compassion toward each other. Parents versus kids, they need to make time for each other and have family nights. Parents need to give the kids responsibility and allow them to make the decisions for the whole family, so they can all kind of develop a trust within each other and find what each other likes. As far as the kids go, you got to give them time to get used to each other, just like the parents need time with the kids or the parents need time together. Every relationship is developed over time. They also got to learn how to do teamwork, so parents assigning chores or something that both the siblings can do really helps. And parents need to learn how to allow them to disagree. According to the publication How to Build a Relationship with a Stepchild by Bill Nordrick and Bev Nordrick, copyright 2008, getting oriented to the task, deep, caring, affectionate relationships develop slow, sharing experiences good and bad. Working through countless points of difficulty in the simple passage of time are all required. So if you are trying to build a relationship with a stepchild, you will need to be patient. It will help to remind yourself this is much too important to rush. Blended families can face some challenges that other families may not. However, even though there are these complications and challenges, there are always ways to overcome them, and there are always ways to establish good relationships for success. Think about your family and what obstacles you face, and don't forget to think about some of the challenges that other families may deal with.